And we have the update of March 7th. Trust me, I'm gonna spoil it a bit. This is a very exciting one, and the grind for the light and dark unit of your choice is not hard. And from the looks of it, you may even be able to get it in a single day. Yeah? So, let's cover everything that's included in this update, and then we'll go into the game to check out all of the events and all of the rewards for the events. So yeah, as promised, major update is the 1 year anniversary events. So we are getting a special festival island, which will include a designated area. Various events will be held there, field events, all of that. So we'll check it out in just a second, right? The next thing is account skills will now be selectable per summoner. So if you switch from one summoner to the other, you no longer need to rearrange the skills for that summoner. Okay, and a new dungeon called Special Rupture will be introduced, right? And the Special Rupture is essentially when we had the weekend dungeon only, it's like a hard mode level of that. So you can see that the regular Path of Oblivion is right here in the normal mode, and the Special Rupture is a hard mode. So the entries for those will most likely be shared, right? But the rewards are much better, right? So you get, first of all, the regular rewards you would get from normal mode, a lot of sky stones, enhancement stones, rune stones, that very rare costume item, right? But on top of that, you're getting some artifacts and artifact pieces. And from the description, it looks like you can enter 3 times per week at any time. It's no longer limited to just weekends, as it is available right now as I'm looking in the game, right? And 2 random bosses will appear in the Great Elemental Shrine, and random buffs and traps will be activated. So this is not like a dungeon where you can just smash it on order and leave it, right? You might have to rearrange your strategy a bit, yeah? Next up, Koda's Great Adventure. So this I will cover more in-game. A lot of these have to do with the 1st-year anniversary events, so we'll jump into the game in just a second, right? But this is like a minigame event that you can enter up to 5 times per day, and you need to purchase these tickets from the shop. And trust me, you will want to do this, because for each 5 entries that you do, you actually get a box as a reward, and the box you get is basically those 1-year box equivalents, right? It's just called Koda's gift box. But yeah, just from that alone, you will want to enter this minigame, and on top of that, you will probably have some more ranking rewards as well. And now to quickly cover some important changes. So the Illusion Guard the next week will be the Dark Howl. Make sure to stay tuned for that if you are interested in using him in something like a guild siege, right? Some changes to the arena, where if you are in the master rank, like master 1 and above, there are some modifications to the point gain you get, right? So as you can see, for those higher rank people, the defense points, like from winning defenses, will be adjusted, as well as points you get from winning streaks will be, from what it seems like, will be lowered, because it will be 2 points for Master 1 to Master 2, and 0 points when you're talking Master 3 and above. Next up, there is a new repeat request for Affinity. So if I quickly check it out on my game, it looks like there is a repeat request for every single region, right, for Affinity. And if I look at it, it looks like you get a reward of some random food items, as well as 4,000 Affinity in the Sierra continent. So 4,000, I'll say it's not the most, because I believe with the transmog you actually get around 7 extra affinity per monster killed, so it's pretty much equivalent to killing like 600 monsters with that transmog. So if you are trying to stack a lot of it, that's pretty good. That's like a decent purple tier item per repeat request, but definitely not too broken in order to level that up. Also, as promised, field events are now becoming a once per account thing, rather than an event where you can do once with each summoner as long as you attend it, right? So the rewards will of course be increased, and if I check that out, for example, the field boss event, I can see that the rewards have been, well, they are actually not boosted. You get boosted rewards for like the regular stuff, like the scroll box, the tusks or whatever, stingers, right? But the scrolls are the same actually. So yeah, in a way, for people who attend multiple, it's a downgrade. But for people who only attend the one, it's either the same or a little bit more rewards. A little bit of changes to the summoner transformation. So it looks like, based on what I understand here, essentially the duration of the transmog will be increased a little bit, right? But the cooldown will also be increased to multiple hours. And what it does say is that the cooldowns reset every day, essentially. So there is a chance that they're making it sort of a, you can use this like 10 hours essentially per day, right? But the cooldown does not reset if you transform back. So what that means is you can use it up to like 10 hours per day, right? But if you use that 10 hours, you do have a long cooldown unless the day ends. And if the day ends, the cooldown will be reset. So they're sort of trying to limit your usage up to a certain amount per day, right? And after that, you'll have a quite long wait to do. However, it doesn't seem like there is a limit for the dark cowgirl transmog. So yeah, for that one, it looks like you still will be able to farm tokens just as fine. And now a few quickfire changes. So for artifacts, you are now able to use an auto-equip feature in order to equip them based on what the game thinks the best artifact is for a unit. And also, they just mentioned that the artifact seal piece is a thing now because you get it from here, right? Like this is essentially a single silver artifact piece, and once you collect 30 of it, you will be able to use it as a regular artifact summon, right? Next up, Summon Altar. You are now able to reuse the units that you had in your Altar's Blessing from the previous month or before it reset. Basically just an easier way to introduce it again to the Blessing, right? And for the monsters, there are some changes to ultimates, and essentially this means that ultimates are either getting shortened durations, right? Well, not durations, but cast time, so they are actually activated faster, as well as at the same time as your summoner, right? So instead of casting it before or after, this will be cast at the same time as the summoner's ultimate, right? And these are, so for the shorter duration, Wind and Light Panda, definitely needed, that's a bit too much. Fire, Water, and Dark Pirate Captains, no experience with that too much, right? And all mermaids. And now for the ultimates that are cast at the same time, so Fire Cobble Bomber, Wind Pioneer, Water Oracle, and Fire, Wind, and Dark Monkey King. Dark Monkey King, I can say this, he definitely needed it. His ultimate is, like, you can cast it, but you have to wait like 2 or 3 seconds for it to actually do something. So yeah, that's awesome. And now we got 2 more transmogs, so the Fairy Queen transmog as well as the Pirate Captain. From the description, it looks like both of these are transmogs that you have to purchase with IRL money. Right? It doesn't look like they are obtainable in any way, but hey, if you enjoy transmogs, there they are. Now the rest of these changes are mostly quality of life changes that aren't too widely used, right? So I'm gonna skip them for now. If you want to breeze through these, make sure to pause the video and check them out, yeah? What I'm gonna go to is the new events. There are a lot of new events in here, so instead of just reading the forums, I'm gonna jump into the game and we're gonna review them there. Okay, and we are in the Korean server, or global Asia, whatever you want to call it at this point, right? First of all, I want to check out the field events. As I've seen, there are quite a few, so it looks like there is a mine festival of some sort, and you're gonna have to mine Rangma stones, sure. Then there is the Defeat Festival Island Rukumaton. So this looks like similar to the duck one. It shares a time with one of the field bosses, and I'm guessing it's It's half an hour after the initial field boss. And it looks like then there's a continuation of these. So you get 300 of these stars, and looks like it can be used with the Magitech gift box event, right? So we'll check out what that is. And for the regular event tabs, okay, Magitech Festival. So we have a login event, it looks like, Contana's gift box. So these are essentially the same as 3-year gift boxes, like 1-year gift boxes, I mean. We're gonna review those. Okay, 3 more, 3 light and dark scrolls, 7 legendary scrolls as the main event, by the way. A transcendent scroll here, okay, not bad. Let me quickly open up the box to see that it's indeed the same, right? And yeah, these boxes are good. These boxes are gonna be very good. Next up, Koda's Great Adventure. So this is the minigame now, and it looks like this minigame is actually quite like expansive, right? It's sort of like a mini galagos, I will say, because you get to enhance your character, enhance your equipment, all of that, right? So I'm not gonna play it right now. I'm just gonna look at the rewards. But yeah, 500 of these stars, 5,000 of these stars. You can enhance stuff here. I clicked play. I'm not gonna click play. Or should we? Should we? Okay, let's just see what it's all about. Let's just see what it's all about real quick. And yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, the rewards, it looks like you get... The clear condition is surviving for 5 minutes. And the description did say you will be playing as this character, and there's a lot of levels. Oh boy. Oh boy, there is a lot of levels. So is there really 60 levels in here? There are 60 levels. Look at that. The last one is actually survive 15 minutes. Wow. So this is a very, very long one. But yeah, you get some sort of crafting items. These will most likely, these will upgrade your minigame. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I might even make a separate video on this, since this looks pretty expansive, yeah? Okay, and next up, get your hands on the magic power star. And yes, this is the reason why you want to be playing that minigame mode. As you can see, there is no limit. Like it says 1000, you're not gonna be able to do 1000 since you can only do 5 per day. So essentially every day, as long as you do that minigame, you will get one of these boxes, right? And then for the other rewards, you can get these power stars, and we'll see what the power stars do. For the invention, this one is one of those mapped events, right? So you get a lot of rewards, bunch of stars it looks like, a bunch of these gift boxes, yeah, other miscellaneous rewards there. There's the 5 tickets that you can actually use to enter the event even more. But yeah, quickly gonna breeze through these rewards, right? Boxes, bunch of scrolls, the fine catalysts. Yeah, looking good, definitely looking good. Looks like a box for each first stage that you complete at least. So there will be a lot of scrolls. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Now, Magitech gift box. This one is where you use the stars, and it looks like you need 4,000 stars to open one box. And if we look at the rewards, oh, these are good rewards. 2 Devilmons, Blessing Marble. What else we got? A bunch of energy. Now the second one, crafting material stuff. Not a fan of the second one, but yeah, board 1, board 3, board 5 are amazing. And looks like after board 7, the rewards will drop a lot. They will become like very common rewards and drop. Or I mean, board 15 plus, pretty much not boarded at that point. So yeah, just make that. At least try to complete 5 boards. In best case scenario, try to go for 6, right? And after 7, the rewards will drop a lot. It does give it rainbow ones and stuff, but it's probably not gonna be worth pushing, right? But yeah, these events, wow. And now, the one we're all excited for. So when you first click them, these will be dark. You just have to click each one of them and they will open up. We have 55 days and you need 100 light and dark energy to get these. And how do we get these, right? You go to this and you'll notice repeat requests. The whole quest is just to repeat requests. You can do a total of 750 of these in 55 days, which is absolutely nothing. That is so cheap. And you get 10 light and dark energy whenever you get one reward, which means that in order to get the 5-star light and dark unit, from their description at least, you only need to do 500 repeat requests, which is very easily doable in a day. That's only 4,000 energy, for a light and dark monster of your choice, yeah, boys, we are winning. I expected them to make it like a month-long quest, but yeah, they niced us very nicely. Thank you, Comtos, absolute legends. And the crystal payback. So it looks like every time you use crystals up to 80,000, I mean. So if you use up to 80,000, you will be able to get a big portion of them back. From the looks of it, you're getting like good 15k if I'm not wrong. At least that's where I saw the number somewhere, right? So yeah, if you use 80k crystals, you will get up to like 15k back. And yeah, that's about it for the events. Very, very excited for these, especially the ability to get light and dark units super easily. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.